I hate Mafex. Okay, hate is a strong word, and before you Mafex Spider-Man fans unalive me in the town square, let me explain. There are definitely great figures with Mafex, but there are some glaring issues that I think a lot of people overlook simply because it's Mafex. It's an import. Must be good, right? The first big problem is the scaling. Their scaling figure to figure is way off. Okay, it's not even just like figure to figure. Let's simply talk about the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man should be a lot shorter than Venom, which, given there is a slight size difference between them, in the comics, Venom is a lot taller than Peter, to the point where he basically towers over Spider-Man. And then bring in Deadpool. Why is he taller than both of them? When it comes to scaling, I feel like they try to reinvent the wheel each time. Jumping outside the Marvel Universe, we have the Terminator figures. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a tall guy, but he is dwarfed by Deadpool. Deadpool is like 7 feet tall here. What is this, McFarlane over here? Next problem is definitely paint chipping. Not a huge problem with this Venom. It is an old figure, so some paint chipping is likely to occur. But on the Mafex Spider-Man, oh my god, it was terrible, to the point where I actually had to replace it with a replacement abdomen piece. I think they just had to cut costs and use cheaper paint. Another thing is the soft sculpts. They do a good job with the detail printing, like the eyes and the lips and stuff, but the overall sculpt is so soft. Like, that's Arnold, I think. I don't know. The likeness only seems to shine through on certain angles. I think they did a really good job with this Karl Urban head sculpt. Like, honestly, it looks just like him. No matter what angle you look at it from, it looks like Karl Urban from the show. I mean, compare it to my custom Homelander head sculpt, and it looks like the same level of detail. And that's super rare for a 1/12 company right out the box. So the Karl Urban figure is definitely a win. I really think that Mafex tends to shine way better with helmeted characters or non-realistic characters. For example, their Boba Fett is probably one of the best Boba Fetts out on the market. And the Terminator is very disappointing. I think the best Mafex figures to date in my collection are this Peter B. Parker and Boba Fett. Both have a ton of detail and a ton of personality, perfectly capture what the characters are about, and I really think that Mafex knocked it out of the park with these two. So I guess the lesson is, I don't hate Mafex. I'm just not totally obsessed with them. I definitely think the bar should be raised for them, considering they are so expensive. But how do you feel about Mafex?